chaos and anger. This is the life lived by thousands of people displaced by Boko Haram violence in northern Nigeria. And these are even lucky to have a roof over their heads and the occasional treats like second-hand items and food. Fidelia Joseph is one of them. Her family of 5 lived a comfortable life. But she says her world came crashing down last year when Boko Haram fighters killed her husband in Maiduguri. This camp is her 3rd home in less than a year.
After my husband was killed, nothing mattered. We had a happy family, a home and businesses. Everything's gone now except the children. I tried to help them, but I just don't have the strength to do this anymore.
Fidelia is one of hundreds of thousands of displaced people here in Adamawa State.
This is one of the newest camps set up to cope with the rising number of people displaced because of the fighting in the northeast. It is home to 4,000 out of the over 500,000 people displaced in Adamawa State because of Boko Haram. A recent United Nations report says there are up to 6 million people forced from their homes in Nigeria.
Authorities here are struggling, but the government says the displaced are being taken care of.
We've gone beyond feeding. We're now approaching the mid-term plans. That is, how do we teach them to make living after the camp?
But some of the displaced feel differently. John BAWA and 8 members of his family fled to Cameroon in January after Boko Haram attacked their town 5 times. And the 3 other villages he sought refuge in were also targeted. He's now found a new home in a church 200 kilometers away from his last refuge.
After being displaced 4 times, we are all afraid Boko Haram will eventually find us here. And where is the help, except what the church gives us? As it is, we cannot feed properly, and our health is suffering.
The government is struggling to cope with the number of displaced people. But as security forces launch a new offensive to take back territories seized by Boko Haram fighters, the feeling here is the worst is yet to come. Ahmed, Idris, Al Jazeera, Northeastern Nigeria.